Welcome to episode 538 of Fourth and Jawn. I'm Gail Saunders here with the Tims, Tim Kincaid in the building, and Tim Armstrong in the building. This is about to get wild because this is the wild card preview. Eagles versus the 49ers. We've heard a lot about the 49ers mystique over the years. I don't think they're quite the exact team. Once we had that rival going, I don't think that there's some guys that have been missing from that rivalry, but I think this team's put up a solid record, 12-5. I do think they were hot towards the end of the season. They hit a buzzsaw this last weekend versus the Seattle Seahawks. I think the Seahawks really, it's an asterisk because you talk about the Eagles without Lane Johnson, who's coming back. We talk about the 49ers without Trent Williams. It's kind of like the same scenario, their record without Trent Williams. It's a tough scene. The record also without Ricky Pearsall. It's tough to have. He's one of their top wideouts. Ricky Pearsall, one of my favorite interviews from the Senior Bowl. He's great kid. But I think in terms of having those guys missing from the Seahawks game, it kind of throws a wrench into like who are we getting this week? Obviously, I think Trent Williams will play. He's dealing with a hamstring injury. I think Pearsall is the one that might be on the bubble. But with all that being said, talk about the Philadelphia Eagles and what we bring to the table, identity, our brand of Eagles football. Defensively, we know what it is. Offensively, we know what it could be. The key question is, what have the Eagles in plan for the 49ers, and how are they going to make it make sense and just keep it simple, stupid. Like I don't. That's a saying in football. I just think you have to just play to the matchups, and the best is yet to come. Now, Tim Kincaid, how are you feeling about this upcoming matchup? I know the 49ers Eagles household in Arizona. I think it's a battle of the spouses. I mean, how are you feeling?
Besides my wife, every time she wakes up and she's like blasting her Bay music saying bang bang Niner gang in the morning, and throwing a few shots here and there. You know what I mean? It is what it is, right? This is a rivalry week between my wife and I. As you guys know, my wife is from the Bay and I'm from Jersey, so it is let the games begin. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I don't feel overconfident. I don't feel overwhelmed. I don't feel to the point where I'm like, oh man. I feel just right. I feel it once game time is ready, let's go. And I keep on gonna say it week after week. It's 0-0, baby. Let's go. Who cares about the record? Who cares? You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. You know what I mean? The outshowing of the last game was a little bit disappointing for us because we kind of wanted the Packers, but at the end of the day, man, we the gauntlet. We want you to come to Philadelphia, and I don't think it's going to be that easy. I think this is going to be a game of the trenches. And with that being said, the game of the trenches, I think we have the better team. Thank you 49ers for the 5th round pick for Bryce Huff. Appreciate that. Also, they did sign Kaiser White. I did see that. But we're going against we are well rested, and we're going against a beat up, banged up 49ers team to the point they have no linebackers that they have to go and sign guys off the street. So this is where you want to be. This is playoff football. My guys are your guys. My guys are bigger than yours. Pause. And we're gonna play, right? So this is what we want. And as we break down the teams and the stats and things like that, I feel like victory is ours. Go Birds.
Ooh.
So everybody got the extra week's rest. We got a week's rest ourselves. The big thing looking into this is I knew the Niners record and I knew about the NFC West and where they stood. As I started doing some homework and looking into things, to Kincaid's point, I'm not getting cocky, but I'm getting more confident. And the reason being is I started looking at their opponents. The schedule conversation is real. The schedule conversation, because I looked at what their record is against above 500 teams. They are 2-4, and 2 of those wins are against division rivals. So we all know how division rivalry goes because we have one of the best in the NFC East. The biggest thing is with letting our players rest. I think that we're going to come back. And the thing that I'm most intrigued by is what product we put on the field this week. Because I feel that, to Tim's point, the injuries, like, props to the Niners because their coaching staff and the players that stepped up have done amazing things to get them to this point with the record that they have. But I don't think that it's going to continue into the playoffs. But the fact that they're bringing guys off the street at this point in the season, being able to adjust. So I want to see what the Eagles do. Are we going to get the game where it's 30% under center like we had against the Commanders, or is Jalen Hurts is going to be in pistol or shotgun the entire time? I'm really intrigued to see how this plays out. But like I said, I'm getting more and more confident, but not cocky.
Now you get confident when you. I feel I get confident when I know the matchups. When I look at the matchups on paper, obviously the game has to be played, but when you're looking at their corners, I think our wide receivers, I think that's a mismatch right off the bat. When you look at their linebackers, and you look at our running backs and our tight ends, I think that's a mismatch right off the bat. Eric Kendricks, while he might be a seasoned vet in space, I think that's an opportunity to take advantage. It's one of those games where if you just go back and watch what happened, what transpired with their defense, they got especially what was at stake. Now I think 49ers. Not that I'm a 49ers fan. I can't speak for you, but I do my research, and from what I've seen, I feel like going into a Super Bowl run and playing the chance of playing in your own stadium, how the stakes were like right there for you to have the 1 seed. I think for them to lose in that fashion that they did, I think they felt a certain way. I think they got manhandled. Their defense really, those linebackers were out of place. The gap integrity was pretty bad. I think at the end of the day, a lot of 49er fans are saying, hey, if you just line up and run the ball, down our throats and stick to it, it's a possibility. I think Saquon Barkley has a big game. I mean, we're going into this. We speak a lot of things into existence. So if there's one play, I mean, it's a bold prediction headed into this game that you could say.
I would say that our defensive line will eat in this game due to Trent having a hamstring injury. Their guard, I'm not sure, I forget his name, the guard. He's a little bit of a pigeon. Shout out. We have a sitting pigeon at the guard position. And this is where, you can pin the ears back and go get Purdy. Confuse Purdy. And on top of that, let's be honest, we have the secret for disaster. And everybody's nightmare is every head coach nightmare has this nightmare of this guy. His name is Vic Fangio. From that NFC West, those coaches talk about Vic Fangio all the time. They go, man, that damn Vic Fangio. His scheme is not even a scheme. It's just it's a scheme of its own, right? So I say this, and the linebackers, man, they're going to eat. They're going to eat, and having Dean come back is perfect timing. You know what I mean? And that's the one thing I think. I think the Eagle fans of kind of like, okay, we're good because we held the Bills. The 14? Well, they didn't even score the first half. They didn't score until the fourth quarter, and that was with Jahad Campbell. Now that we have Dean and his pass rushing ability and to be able to the late pass rush and to tackle and play like the Tasmanian double and go get the guy that's running the ball, the D line is on our side, bro. It's on our side.
Bold prediction from me is I'm happy that the offense got a week's rest. I think the guys that were playing at 70%, I think that this week is going to be a world of difference. Lane Johnson, 65, coming back. There's someone who's touching base in the comments. The biggest thing is I think Saquon is a 150 plus this week.
Ooh.
That's my bold
All
prediction.
purpose or just running?
Just running.
Damn.
That's my bold
Say it
prediction.
with chest.
I am. You said bold prediction. That's
All right. Well,
that's what
I
I'm
didn't
saying.
really say my bold prediction, but I predict this that we get 4 sacks on Purdy and
No, that's a bold prediction. But go ahead.
My bold prediction is I want to say Jalen Hurts rushes for 60 plus yards.
Say what
No, 50 plus yards.
Okay.
I was like, let me bring it back. Let me bring it back. He might rush for 50 yards. I do think depending on how they play him, you know what I mean? Because it's not like they blitz crazy on Jalen Hurts and they're gonna like try and take away his first read and make him go through his reads or whatever. There's going to be opportunities. Against a front that is last in the league in sacks.
Yeah.
It's like, that helps us out. You know, in terms of matchups, I do think if you look at their little artwork today, this weekend.
You did a great job with the artwork with the introduction.
You know, their defensive line. You're talking about Bryce Huff is one of their leading sack masters, but I think this group, obviously, it's missing Nick Bosa. So I think they've had a tough scene. They've lost Michael Williams to ACL. I think they have a rotation of guys, but it's not like world beaters. I think we have a great opportunity. I with the rest of the offensive line, I think under center runs is really something that if you just look at what they're having issues with, this is a Saquon or a Tank Bigsby cutback from blowing this game open.
Yes, sir.
You're talking my bold prediction into existence. Like, it's not as crazy when you look at it from X's and O's. You know what I mean? When you really, if you catch a linebacker out of position and these guys they're bringing off the street, that's the difference between a 12-yard game turning into an 80-yard, 80-yard touchdown. Like, that's what I'm saying. I'm not seeing him chipping away for 15 yards a carry. I'm thinking he's going to catch somebody out of position, and that's where things are going to go in our favor. Like, that's why my mind's going that direction.
No, I totally feel you on that. The bright spot on the San Francisco 49ers defense is Lenore and Mustafa, the safety. Mustafa, he's with it. He likes to lay the wood. He likes to hit. And Lenore is a good corner. You know what I'm saying? So, but other else than that, then the linebacker position and then the D line position, I don't see any bright spots. I see this is where you go underneath center and you go and play bully ball. Now, my guys are bigger than your guys, so let's go.
Jarrett, Purdy is playing. There's no Mac attack. It's definitely Purdy. I think it's a when you look at AJ Brown and Devontae Smith, they have to be looking at this matchup at like licking their chops. I think they got a great opportunity to, send a message early.
All right.
Yeah, I think you can slant these guys to death. I think that's a possibility. I think you look at the way that they tried to guard JSN last week. They gave him a lot of cushion. I think Devontae Smith, Route God Jr., not Route God Jr., Route God. No more junior to that. Route God. I think he should be open all day. It's I don't want to sound overly confident, but I just think the matchups are there with this defense. I think it is what it is.
I'm be honest with you. I think it's going to be all the way around. I think it's going to be one of those. Dallas guys going to be eating in the middle because you had 3 linebackers that can't cover. So, I mean, it should be a huge day for Goddard. Goddard should be in the middle, eating up all day. We should be having first downs. We shouldn't even have any 3rd and 12s and 3rd and 11s. And if we should have that, that should just be, penalties. And who I really need to lock in this week and for the rest of the playoffs is Tyler Steen. I need Steen. I need you to lock in, bro. Lock in. You have a false start every damn game. We need you to lock in.
Anyone
this
else
is it.
Lock in?
Who?
Cam Jurgens?
Yeah. I need you to lock in. And you're healthy. You had an interview. You told us, say, hey, I'm healthy wise as football. We already know. But he had a break, right? So we know he's all pro center. He's all pro center. Like, come on now. Let's go. Let's get it.
Pro Bowl center. Asterisk.
That's cold.
No asterisk. No asterisk. No asterisk. Makes it good beef jerky.
Blooded.
No, we love Jurgens. It's just a matter of the way that our offense is set up and our run game is set up. You look at us on third downs. You can go and listen to all these offensive players on the offensive side, linemen, or you could talk to coaches. You could do a compilation of behind the sticks. Get behind the sticks, like 3rd and long, and it usually happens on losing yards on some of these first down runs. I think they got to be better on first down. They can't be taking a loss of 4 yards on a regular, inside zone. You're like losing 4 yards on just a very average play where you expect them to get yards after contact, but not like getting contacted 4 yards in the backfield. I think multiple games this season, if you go look at the tape, that's where you see a lot of struggles with this offense. And then the Eagles on 3rd and long, they look like they've never seen 3rd and long before.
Right.
I mean, it's a problem.
Or Petula has never read on how to call a play on 3rd and long or behind the sticks. Yeah. That's where we fall into trouble, to your guys' point. I mean, one of the biggest things for me is listening to the press conference and watching the All 22 for the Seahawks-Niner game was Shanahan brought up multiple times how much he respected Vic Fangio. Vic Fangio is in that man's head. There's no doubt about it, because normally it's 1 or 2 sentences. You give the guy some props, you say how you're going to focus, and you move on. He stopped, paused, took a deep breath, and then went on for a solid paragraph about how he respected the man, his schemes, and all that. Vic Fangio has these last 5 games, we've been a top 10 defense in all categories. We have been playing with our hair on fire. And if we continue to do that, you watch what the Seahawks did against them in that last game. It's all things that are more than obtainable for our defense.
Most definitely. But I think a lot of it has to do with keeping the defense fresh. That's what it's really about. So we need this offense to get their stuff together to help get this defense a breather, because this is what's been happening for the past couple of games that have passed down the stretches. The defense is saving our ass every game, and then the offense is just slowly moving like a turtle, and we're not putting up points. And then to the point it goes, okay, well, and then you got Patullo saying we're just running plays and run plays, which makes no sense to me. And then you go, okay, well, here you go, defense. And they're like, bro, we just played 30 minutes and a half. You only played 10. You know what I mean? Something has got to give for this team to put everything together. And that's all 3 phases of football, to play good football.
Now, Shanahan has not faced the Fangio-led defense since 2018. He's 1-3 against Fangio-led units over his career, with his offense scoring 11, 6, 15, and 9. I think Shanahan's offense, this is probably his best quarterback that he's had against playing against the Fangio defense. So, I think Purdy is better than the quarterbacks he's had that he's faced. Shanahan and Fangio, he knows his family very well. I think he knows what the Shanahan style of offense is to a T. I think I know Shanahan really spoke highly of him, wanted him to be with him and his staff. I think Fangio's done some great things in San Fran when he was there. Um,
Mhm.
he said he also Fangio met his partner out in San Francisco. That's so he's some good things has happened in San Francisco, but I think in terms of bringing them an L, I think it's a perfect opportunity. Now we know. Let's speak facts. I think the Eagles have had issues with quarterbacks who got legs. We've given up yards to QBs, but I think looking at Purdy rushing the ball, 44 yards, 11 yards, 28, 21 yards over his past 4 games. The Eagles have allowed 22.2 rushing yards per games to quarterbacks, which is 28th in the league. Do you think I think N'Kobe Dean coming back should nip this in the butt a little bit. What do y'all think?
Oh, I totally agree. I mean, I wouldn't per se that you go QB spy, but Purdy's got a little. I mean, he does a little white boy Dougie, whatever. But he got a little. He can play. He can play. So, yeah, I think with Dean back in the helm, yeah, we'll nip this right in the butt. What's about you, Tim?
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was waiting to hopefully jump in first to say Dean because I think we all have the same mindset. I mean, realistically, having him on the field with his football IQ, it's not saying that Jahad Campbell he's just young. He's learning the system. You know what I mean? We have some backups in there who also just as mentally strong. Trotter, I think, has a huge IQ, but Dean right now is hitting on both facets when healthy. So with him sitting, if he's able to go 100%, letting Bond do his thing on the outside and control that edge with Cooper DeJean, you know what I mean, which is 2 of our best tacklers on the roster, it's going to give the opportunity for Dean to, like your point, not spy Purdy, but those first downs he's usually running for, keep those in check.
I mean, I think if you look at the way that we kept Josh Allen like in the vortex. You collapse the and Jalen Phillips, the way that Hunt is getting there. I mean, you looking at their offensive line. We obviously know they're dealing with some injuries. I would be pleasantly surprised to see Austin Pleasance, but I'd be pleasantly happy if we saw Austin Pleasance. Trent Williams dealing with the hamstring. I think Spencer Burford. I think that would be my pigeon. Pleasance would be their pigeon. I think Jake Brendo kind of evens out their line there, pretty solid right there. And I think Colt McKivitz. I think he's a guy that I think it's a good opportunity for Jalen Phillips to take advantage here. But I do think interior, I think they should have an issue with our defensive tackles. I think Jalen Carter, while limited in practice today, I think this is a perfect opportunity for Jalen Carter show this weekend. I mean, I'm not trying to sound too confident. I'm just saying the matchups I like.
Yeah.
I like the matchups.
I mean, I think the offensive line coach for the Niners, he was speaking about Carter. I was like, are you speaking about Carter, man? You forgetting about Jordan Davis, Jomo, Brandon Graham? He plays inside now. Like, there's gonna be a lot of force running at him this week. So I don't know, man. I feel like I said, defense wise, I feel confident. I feel like the Eagles defense with Vic Fangio at the helm is top 3 defense in the league. That's and ain't nobody can prove. Ain't nobody can tell me wrong, bro. I'm sorry.
I mean, and the big thing, Rappaport reporting that Pearsall or Trent Williams weren't in practice today kind of tells you where their status is because if anything flared up, but Ian Rappaport had said neither of them were practicing today. Those are 2 of their studs or 2 of their key weapons that they need to make this a really challenging game for both sides, in my opinion. So,
You talking about Williams?
Trent Williams, yeah, my bad. What did I say? Ian
Well,
Rappaport
Williams,
said 6. He said he didn't practice today.
I thought Williams practiced.
yeah, Williams did practice today.
All right.
He was at practice. Yep.
Yeah, he was at practice. We don't know. So, yeah, you might be right, Tim.
He was at practice. Okay. But they're saying they didn't suit up. I'm just reading what Rappaport said, so it might have been off cue. But
I got you.
But yeah, but that's a big thing to me. That's big. Like, as you look at that artwork you just had put up, I mean, Pearsall opens up the field for Jawn Jennings. Without him on there, it kind of narrows down your weapons, so to speak. So it lets the defense be a little bit more focused on who their players are. So
with all that being said, we've hardly even mentioned George Kittles. He's been a solid tight end for them. I do think, but I really think the offense flows through Christian McCaffrey. I think his target share is ridiculous when you talk about him in space. You talk about him as a runner. I don't think he's been as effective as a runner. I mean, obviously he's put up yards, but in terms of breaking tackles, it's been a little bit easier to tackle McCaffrey than it has in the past. We still know he's a dynamic threat, but I think, you go back to us against Jahmyr Gibbs. I think a guy with that kind of electric ability in space and as a runner, I think, McCaffrey's just a dynamic player in space. I think that's where, if you shut McCaffrey down in the run game, and then with Fangio knowing exactly where he's most effective in space, in yards and distance, I think Fangio's got to have our players well prepped on where McCaffrey's going to be throughout the game.
I forgot, and I forgot today's Thursday. That's my bad. So they didn't practice yesterday. I read the article, but I got my days confused. So you guys are 100% correct. Today is Thursday. My bad.
No, it's all good. Somebody that watches the Niners a lot, they are, because we know Christian McCaffrey is a good wide receiver, just like his pops, right? So he could play. He could belong at the number 2 wide receiver if he wanted to. They like to put both of the running backs on there, and that's Brian Robinson, the former Commander. He's in the backfield, and they like to do a little bit of trickery and put Juszczyk in a tight end position and the fullback position. So, got to give it up for Kyle Shanahan when it comes to calling plays. Sometimes he just can be calling plays is hard, right? But sometimes I feel like with the talent that he has, he calls some stuff and just be like, "Yo, what are you doing there?" So you have to watch out with the play call. I mean, they did a flea flicker, bro, when it was like first and like 15. you gotta watch out for him. You know what I'm saying? And what's really surprising, why I think the Niners are really they were exploding on the offensive side of the ball and scoring points, but missing Ayuk has really just torn that team apart. And Debo, and with Ayuk went kind of like Antonio Brown. He got paid, but now they're focusing so much on 3rd and Jawn. That's what they call him. And this is a real physical wide receiver. He likes to he loves the block. He gets chippy at the end, but he's also hurt too. He's been playing with like 5 cracked ribs, so that's something to even watch out for as well. So just want to put that out there, man. We're trying to give you nothing but facts about this opponent going up on Sunday.
Now here's a stat for McCaffrey. I mean, he's had a lot of his yards, almost like he's had about 129 targets. That's a lot. 102 receptions.
He's a wide receiver.
924 yards. He's at yards per catch is 9.1, but 720 of his 924 receiving yards has come after the catch.
Yeah.
So I mean, obviously, and you look at our guys, like you look at
Cool.
Your son Zach Bond. You look at our linebackers have been. I mean, think about our linebackers back in the day when we played the 49ers. Just didn't terrible.
Facts.
Not all. I'm not. I'm not speaking to anyone's grave right now, but I'm just saying, our linebacker play has probably been the best that we've had in
the depth piece is crazy too. Yeah. The depth is mad crazy.
Now, Caesar says, "Go Birds." The run game will get going, and our defense will take it to a whole other level this postseason. I like to hope and think that Caesar is right. He says, "Hammer the lower prop bets on CMC." Oh, follow the money. Follow the money.
Let me ask you a question, both of you guys. Just curious. In your soul, are you hoping that to this point of the season there's been something hiding, that he hasn't been opening up the playbook, that all of a sudden, yep, we're going to go under center, we're going to be shocked at the game plan, and we're going to go, this is the team that we were hoping we were going to get when the roster came out on paper? Because I do. In my heart of hearts, I hope that we come out and we're just like, boom, this is the team we wanted to run with.
You go ahead, Gil.
I think this offense is going to recover from the stuff that we've seen. I think KP is been taking a bath and recover. His play calling book. He's newsflash. He spelled recover all over his playbook. Yeah. So in turn, that means the playbook is recovered from
that boy good. That boy good.
Yeah,
get that boy a check for that boy.
That was fantastic. For those of us who just might be listening to the podcast, Gail on the video brought up his fresh. Was that strawberry banana or was that peach mango?
Today I'm drinking strawberry banana.
Okay, brought up his fresh recover.
Fire.
This is Amanda's favorite flavor. Pretty
Melanie's
good.
Melanie's favorite as well.
All right. So for me, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Factual. What was I saying? I do think more QB runs from Jalen Hurts. I think someone asked him a comment about the runs, and he said that was just due to KP and how it was called. And I'm just doing what I'm supposed to do. Basically, I'm summing it up. But I think Jalen Hurts is going to run a little bit more. I think why run him when you don't have to? In the playoffs, it's do or die, right? So I think Jalen Hurts has done it in the past. I don't think we have to be egregious with it, but a couple QB counters would be nice. I think spreading them out 5 wide sometimes with QB draw. I've called almost every QB draw in the stadium. You can ask people who's sitting next to me. I can call a QB draw when I see it. So I do think we are going to get that. But go ahead.
So you're saying we're going to get playoff Jalen, huh?
Clutch Jalen.
Hey.
How about that? Clutch
Jalen. I like that. So to follow up with your question, Tim, and I've been the one that's been like, no, this offense it's whack. And I do give my credit when credit is due, so I don't want to sound like a hypocrite, but sometimes you got to give credit when credit. Well, props is props, right? I don't see this. I don't see him doing anything that we haven't seen. I just think it's hard for him to understand of like how to play, how to call a game. I really do. Like, hopefully that KP can do this, but if you're talking about bringing out wrinkles into the beginning of the wild card playoff game, it's like kind of like, man, what about we needed this stuff when we played against the Bills and we needed to score? What, you know what I mean? Things like that. So I'm not. I guess I'm kind of like on the fence about things like I don't know.
Guys, Will saying I'm with Tim Armstrong. They open up that playbook. Dad says, hopefully KP doesn't abandon the run, and he needs to use Tank. Now we talk about Tank like he's the cowbell. Need a little bit more cowbell. The Will
more
Ferrell scene where he's hitting the cowbell, and we have a bell cow in Saquon, but the cowbell is the Tank Bigsby. I think You need to ring that up.
Gail's just firing on all cylinders today.
Bro,
I know. See,
come on, man.
You need to make jingles.
Send a check, okay? Send a check. More cowbell and more bell cow, which equals running the football. But I do think, if they brought out some pony sets, pony looks, you got Tank on the left, you got Saquon on the right. Their basic ass linebackers are like, God help us,
right?
Because where are they going? And we've seen it. It's not like it's pony looks would be nice. It's not that hard.
With the threat that you're bringing up of Jalen, you know what I mean, of that possibility. You know what I mean? I'm not saying run an option offense in any way, shape, or form, but like let's just keep the fear, keep them on their heels. Like that's what I think would be more of an attribute.
Big Fish Little Boat says it's pretty obvious they have been sandbagging QB runs off the RPO. You'll see.
Mm-hmm.
Jordan says, give Tank the ball more.
What up, Cuzzo?
And Brendan says, hopefully Tank gets more touches. I think we're in all favor of Tank. And that being said, Saquon is Saquon.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I really feel like if you were in the stadium for the playoff game, NFC Championship, and you saw and felt what a Saquon run did to that stadium in the first series, it was hands down electrifying. The stadium, the hairs on my neck were standing up after that run, and I felt like it just compounded, like the juice was there. So I think in terms of getting the stadium going, a Saquon run, and I didn't say Tank. We can get more Tank, more cowbell, but the bell cow, he breaks off a long run. It's gonna feed. It's gonna feed the stadium.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
This guy, big right.
Yeah. Big Fish Little Boat says, I was there, got my towel. Yeah, make sure you get there early to get the playoff towels, because they're always hard to get, and a lot of you guys will always say
snatching them off other people's seats.
Yeah. I still have extra playoff towels in here somewhere. They're always giving away something. But wade the towel, man. Big Fish Little Boat says, and a 4th and Jawn Lanyard. So I mean, we will be having a tailgate. Make sure you come down to Lot G2. It's gonna be a great time. Shout out to Bud Light and Francello's and Red Bull for sponsoring the tailgate. It should be a great time. I might as well give them a shout out early now. Shout out to Bud Light, Red Bull, Cefeli's Pizza, and shout out to Crooked T, man, for holding us down. Always shout out Lowski for bringing the entertainment per usual. Shout out Recover Sports Hydration 180. We got pretzels coming, dog. We got pretzels for the people.
Shout out PFF Langhorne, my buddy Sean.
Got some surprises, We Bud Light is also helping us throw the tailgate. We're gonna be doing some giveaways. Guess what? Just what came on the it's on the porch. Our new field goal kicking goalpost. So if you
hopefully nobody gets hit.
Bud Light's supposed to bring some autographed merch, so we might have a field goal kicking contest for this merch. Okay.
Dope.
So get there early. It should be a rowdy crowd. And I think anyone who's coming to the lots or the game, don't mess around. Don't be late. Don't sleep in. We will be in the lots when the regular Joe might be getting
when you're wiping the crust out of your eyes.
We'll be in the lots. Lots of traffic.
I take it that you're probably going to be up around like 3 or 4.
Could be in there around 4.
Figures.
Could be in there. Go Bird Scotland says, still got my NFC Championship towel, Gale, sent over after the Vikings.
I still have that too. That was my favorite NFC Championship game, man. That was such a good time.
Oh
Man.
yeah, that was a good
That was a good time.
That was a good time. That was that 4th and
You
John
got
tailgate.
concussed that night.
I did.
Yeah, but it was
elbow to
fun.
the back of the head. But the
Yeah.
tailgate,
Oh.
what's his name showed up? Who's
oh my god. Oh man.
backup defensive lineman showed up to the tailgate, and I was like, well, "Aren't you supposed to be in the game, bro? I mean, what are you doing out in the lots?"
I haven't talked to him in a while.
Yeah, it's been a minute, but I forget. I'm trying to think his name.
Yeah,
but he showed up to the tailgate in his Eagles, player official sweats. I'm like, who is this?
Bro, he's big.
And I'm like, he was out here tailgating.
Elijah Qualls.
Elijah Qualls was out.
Elijah Qualls. Yeah, shout out to Elijah. It was the wildest thing, bro. Me and Primo are like sitting, just chilling, and Elijah comes up, and I'm like, I hit Primo. I'm like, Primo, is that Elijah Qualls? And Elijah Qualls was like, I'm like, yo, what's up, bro? Like, you want a beer? Oh, I don't drink. I said, what time you gotta go in? He's like, probably like an hour before the game. Is it cool if I kick it with y'all? Bro, he kicked it with me and Primo the entire tailgate.
Yeah,
we went up to Gail. It was so dope, bro. That tailgate was like epic. That was like the epic tailgate, bro. The tailgate was dope.
It was a wild scene, and we got a Super Bowl. But Caesar says, honestly, any offensive splash will have the stadium going crazy. I think you got to get up on them early. I do think 49er fans, they're even their content creators are a little bit pretty much Trent Williams and Ricky Pearsall. Without them, they aren't feeling good about this game.
There's not a lot of their big guys traveling. A lot of their big content guys, they've already came out and said they're not making their way to Philly.
Yeah, shout out to Jesse. Yeah, shout out to Jesse. Jesse is actually he's cool. Jesse actually wanted to do something with us. But after he seen he didn't think Trenton and like a couple of guys weren't playing, he's like, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do that. I was like, nah, bro, just come on, like we can talk. And he wanted to go to Philly, but he was like, nah, I'm good. And he lives in Florida. He's in Jacksonville, Florida. And he's a big Eagles content creator Niners content creator with Grant Cohen. Him and Grant, they do a lot of
Okay.
They're like, nah, I'm good.
I mean, I see Grant Cohen and his father, I guess, do some content, and they said they predicted them to lose already.
Mm-hmm.
I just think as a content creator for a brand, I'm not gonna say you do what you do. I'm not bringing bad energy.
I mean, they do. Grant he keeps it real. He's had a couple times he's been threatened to get beat up by a player, but you got to respect it, bro. Like he's real with it. He's real, bro.
Obviously, we like to speak things into existence on this podcast. So obviously, we'll start with our who's going to be our offensive MVP versus the 49ers.
Well, I'm going to stick with my bold prediction, and I'm going to go with Saquon. I think Saquon this week, like everything that I've looked at, the video that I've able to check out, watched the last couple games, and just the guys they have walking in the street. I think Saquon. I think Tank's going to eat, but I think Saquon is going to have a huge game.
Let's say you, Tim.
I'm going to go with my guy, man. I'm going to go with Dallas Goedert. I think he's going to eat the middle. I think he's going to get a touchdown. I think he's going to score. I think he scores 2 touchdowns. So put that on the Underdog tag right there. Put that on the slip.
Okay. We got Todd from South Carolina. Smitty, 150, 2 tutties. Shout out to Eddie. You got Skinny Batman. Ooh, a lot of Smitty love in here. Go Bird Scotland. Smitty, wide receiver 1. Okay. Brian says AJ. Okay. Philly Frank goes Jalen. I'm gonna follow your guys' lead. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Jalen Hurts. I was about to say Quan. Hit the Quan. Ooh, this is tough. This is very tough.
You gotta go with your heart, B. Go with your heart.
I do think Saquon. The angry runs from Saquon in the playoffs. There's been nothing like it.
True.
Like the Rams run and that damn run versus the Commanders. Oh God, that is like
crash out run. That was fire. Crash out run is fire. Turn his TV off.
Yeah. I really. All right, I'm going Saquon.
There you go. That's what's up.
I think Jalen's gonna have a good game. I think Jalen's gonna manage it well, and manage. I don't think it's not a knock on Hurts. I think he no turnovers, manages the game.
So
be a point guard.
Okay, I was about to ask you. So is he gonna be Magic Johnson?
Magic Johnson. Maybe how about a Jason Kidd?
No look, I see that. Yeah, I like that. I like that one.
We got a Pete Knows Nathan chiming in. He says, "That's gonna."
Pete Knows Nathan is in the building.
If I had a sip on every time that you ate on something, I'd take a lot of sips.
Pete Nathan says Saquon needs to have a bigger game. I think Saquon's built for this. Just say he can't do something. That's where I'm at. Have that.
He's starting.
He said, Pete Nathan in the comments says, I love you, Gail. I appreciate you, Pete.
Todd chiming in. Pete Knows Nathan should be his name.
Yo, first of all, bro, that name is just legendary right there. I love that name.
Was that you, Gail? When you were at the game, was that you?
Yeah, that was Pete. That was Gail. But when you say that name, you gotta say it in like an old. You gotta say like an old man, like an old black man. You got a cigarette dangling in your mouth the entire time.
Pete Knows Nathan.
Pete Knows Nathan. Boy, I see you. I got about a damn dollar.
That boy Pete Knows Nathan. I've been telling that boy since 1976. Pull his pants up. Pete Knows Nathan. Okay.
Yeah, over here talking about some damn juice. You don't get damn juice.
Mark also says Pete Covey in the building is also.
I like that one.
So that's where we're at. But defensive MVP, obviously, defense wins championships. I will start this one.
Say what your chest. Damn, I see you.
I'm like that little kid meme. That little muscle kid with the pants sagging. Jalen Carter today.
I got time today.
Jalen Carter. I need a Hassan Reddick type play in the playoffs, like he did, that set the tone when they tried to put that backup tight end to block Hassan Reddick. I need that type of energy early in the game from Jalen Carter. I think that kind of, if we see this kind of sacks that I like to see, is when there's one guy grabbing the leg, there's one guy on the top, and it's like National Geographic, just hitting from all angles. Okay.
Damn, you violent.
Got time today. Your defensive MVP, Tim Armstrong.
I'm going to go with Coop. I think he's set up for this game. I think because of the way we're going to have to play our linebackers, I think he is going to be doing everything he can to bottle up CMC. And with his sure tackling, I think he has the ability to be the guy to do it. So maybe a mistake, maybe an interception, but I definitely see him having the most tackles out of the DBs, possibly the team, the way they flank out CMC. So we'll see.
What say you, Tim?
I'm going with my son. I'm gonna go with my son. I'm gonna go with that man, Zach Bond. Because he has to he's gonna have to staple down the middle. And he's gonna have to cover CMC. You stop CMC, you stop him in his tracks, you held him down to average game. Eagles win this game. So Zach Walker.
Average game, Eagles win this game.
Yes,
Average
sir.
game, Eagles win this game. I like that. Now let's go with your underdog. We said we got Todd. He says Reed. The other one, Blankenship, comes up with a big pick and shuts Kittle down. Pete Nathan says defensive MVP will be Jalix Hunt.
Okay.
Aaron David says I think Jalix Hunt is the MVP, but could go to several other guys as well.
No doubt.
It could be interesting. Let's go to our underdog performance. Who's going to be your underdog performance versus the San Francisco 49ers?
Oh man, underdog performer. I'm probably going to go with. I'm probably going to go with Reed. I think Reed is going to be the underdog. I think he's going to pick off Purdy.
We got Purdy picking off Purdy.
Picking off Purdy.
I like that. What say you, Mr. Armstrong, underdog?
Could be stealing your guy, but I think Covey. I think I'm not saying TD or anything like that, but just the confidence of having back there. I think him having the ability to do his thing. I think that he could be an underdog, big underdog.
Damn, I messed up, guys. My bad. I messed up.
What'd you say?
I said Blankenship, but I have to switch it because I have to switch it to Adoree Jackson because Adoree Jackson will be balling against teams that are from California.
Oh,
so you've been talking about that all year. Yeah, you've been saying that all year. This kid balls against
Adoree
West Coast.
Jackson as my underdog performer this week.
Okay, D Brave 843 says Britton Covey, a kick return, punt return. Todd says Nolan Smith. Heard Hollywood Hearn talking crazy. He comes up big. Eddie says Quinyanamo. Go Bird Scotland says playoff Jay coming to clutch. Okay. I like that. We got a blanket ship from Brianna. Philly Frank off the top rope with Kylie Granson. Okay. Now Aaron David goes with the OG named BG. Okay, the OG named BG. I'm gonna go with I saw his interview today, and I think he sets a tone to the locker room. Obviously, when you're an outsider coming in to a winning organization, and you feel like you're about to you're onto something. Okay, I feel like his career is on a trajectory, and I think Jalen Phillips in the Eagles uniform, I think he brought a level of gratitude to the team, and I think players know where he came from, and I think it's a great opportunity for him to be that dude. Do whatever I could, give me a sack, and then for Hassan Reddick just to do that. Okay, what
is he? He does this, right?
Yeah, he does. Yeah, but I'm just saying.
Put me through that.
So that would be my underdog. But shout out to Underdog, man. Football players are here, and Underdog is the best place to get in on all the gridiron action. Playing on Underdog is easy. Just pick if your favorite players will go higher or lower on stats like touchdowns, rushing yards, receptions, and more. Get them right, and you can win up to 5,000 times your cash. So this week, if we're going to go higher or lower, Saquon Barkley, higher or lower than 100 yards? Armstrong.
Higher for me.
Kincaid.
Higher for me.
I'm gonna go higher. So we're pretty high on Saquon Barkley. Let's see, 2 touchdowns.
1.5.
No, I say three touchdown passes. Jalen Hurts, higher or low than 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, I go 2.5, Gail.
3.
Gail's not a big wagerer.
I can tell.
He's not a big wagerer.
I said higher or lower, 3 touchdowns.
For who again?
Jalen Hurts.
Overall passing, just passing.
Just passing, right?
Just touchdowns.
What?
He could have a running, he could have a passing.
But
There's 3.
Oh man, never mind. Yeah, over. Over.
All right, let's go. Higher or lower? Jalen Hurts, 2 rushing touchdowns.
You just broke Kincaid's brain for a second because he's like, you can't do that prop. I don't think you can. Those are 2 different props.
Yeah, it's 2 different props. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. I was letting you go. I just chimed in. That was hilarious.
No, go ahead, Tim. You're good.
I'm going to say higher.
I go higher.
We don't talk props. We talk entries over here. Okay. Okay. It's an entry. Okay. So we try to do our best out here. Okay. Try to do our best here. But so what are you waiting for? Download the app today and use the promo code Jawn to score $75 of bonus entries when you play your first $5. That's promo code Jawn. Underdog makes picks, win money, put entries in, Tim. But you must be 18 plus, 19 plus in Alabama, in New England, 19 plus in Colorado for some games, 21 plus in Arizona, Massachusetts, and Virginia. Present in the state where Underdog Fantasy operates. Terms apply. See assets.underdogfantasy.com for details. Offer not valid in Maryland, Michigan, New Jersey, New York, Ohio, and PA. Concerned when you play, call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.ncpgambling.org. New York, call the 24/7 Hope line at 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. All right. No AI in 2026. Okay.
Straight from the dome
on this show. Straight off the dome. Okay. But appreciate you guys in the comments. It's been great. Just talking with you guys all season, man. We want to continue this run. It's been a great ride. I don't want to talk no draft. Not yet. I don't want to talk no Senior Bowl, although Senior Bowl's coming up. But we're talking about playoffs. Okay. Playoffs. Missed all your comments in there while I was doing these reads. Todd says the ticket prices don't look too crazy right now.
I said the average ticket of that scene was like $264.
It's kind of weird, man. It's kind of weird. I'm not gonna say.
So I'm getting on the plane.
I was talking to some of the news stations.
Are you going? Are you gonna? Are you?
Todd's already set up, dog. Don't ever question Todd's.
Trust me, Todd. I wish I could. Team. Todd, I wish I can go, man. I wish I could.
Okay, but yeah, prices aren't too crazy right now. So if you want to get some tickets, I'm still currently looking at where to sit.
Cozy's not going. I was thinking, my bad. I was getting Todd and Todd is going. Cozy is not going.
We know that Cozy's broke right now. Okay.
Cozy just jumped in the chat.
Sorry, Cozy.
Sorry, Cozy. I didn't mean.
Poor guy.
My bad, Cozy. I didn't put his business out in the street like that. My bad, B.
Shout out to Tom. He says Saquon is going to run for over 100 this game. I'm 100% on that. Let's see. He says if KP wants to keep his job, he will run the ball. I mean, there's a lot of yeah. So Cozy says he's rich in friendship. That is a fact.
That is a fact. That is a fact.
We've been through a lot together. Okay. Shout out to Cozy and the fam and the girl as well. We go way back. I mean, bro sent me guanana, so he's not broke.
Yeah, he's Brazilian soda. He brought guanana for everybody.
No, he did not. He
not just you, Gail.
That Brazilian soda was.
Where did it all go?
Gail drank it all. He is
back to the car. I said I drank that Brazilian.
And I'm the one to put it in the car for him.
Cozy said, "Did you get one of those?" I said, "Get one of what?"
Yeah, Cozy said the same thing to me. Gone.
Went to my belly. Okay, get in my belly. Shout out to Tommy, man. He says I'm a Niner fan. I know y'all hate me. It's cool. Nah. We've had Bills fans headed into the Bills game. We've had resident Cowboy fans in here. It's great to hear from 49ers fans. I honestly think, I always say your team's as good as your 53, and I think when you lose players like the Niners have your first round picks, Michael Williams, Fred Warner, who's if anyone knows, I've always been a big fan. He was one of my guys that I wanted the Eagles to draft out of when he was coming out of BYU.
BYU, okay.
He's been fantastic. I think you lose him, you lose Bosa. That is like some star power. And now you're Ricky Pearsall, who's telling you, great kid. It's a tough scene with injuries in San Francisco over the last 3 years. So I just think in terms of scheming is one thing, but when you're scheming around injured players, you can't. I mean, you're at the mercy of your 53, and I think having a guy like Fred Johnson, who's held it down while Lane Johnson's been out, he's been a godsend, because I feel like if we didn't have Fred Johnson, that's at least you drop 2 games or 3 more.
I am so glad you said that, because when we got him back from Carolina, it was from Carolina, right, for a 5th round during training camp. When we got him back, the way he stepped in last year for Mailata, when he left, losing him and Becton this year, I thought was going to be the difference on that offensive line. Not having somebody that had the ability to step in and not be above par, but just be more than manageable. And I feel that once again, for the 2nd year in a row, one of our key tackles went down for a long stretch, and Fred Johnson stepped in and did his job. So props to Fred Johnson. Very glad he's still on the roster, and we snaked him back at the beginning of the year.
Because he signed with Jacksonville, wasn't it?
Was it Jacksonville or Carolina? Somebody in Florida.
It
was somebody down south. I'm sorry, I forgot. It was Jacksonville.
They've had a tough situation, man. Like, think about Brian Robinson and Ricky Pearsall. Both guys I interviewed at the Senior Bowl. Both got shot.
Both got shot. It's crazy. It's like they come. If they ever come out, they have to come out to many men.
Many men.
Yeah, they come out, man.
Thinking the same thing. Both of them just
Ricky
walking
Pearsall, man, and me. So Gail and I, like we was like bonding with Ricky, man. Ricky was like, Ricky came straight up to us and just started talking, and I was calling him Go Gadget Arms and Hands, and Gail was asking questions and, just talking about like, and he was like, yeah, I messed with the Eagles. He's like, he's talking about AJ Brown. He was talking about Devontae, you know what I'm saying? So it just sucks to see him. Like, he's been injured a lot. I mean, the shooting incident that like, I'm just glad he's alive. Right. It's unfortunate, but he's such a good dude, man. He is such a good dude.
I mean, his route trees are crazy. I think if you saw the Bears game, routing those guys up.
He's the reason why they won.
Yeah. I do think Cozy says I don't interview any tight ends, please. I interviewed Harold Fannin Jr.
I think he's telling you not to, because you
not
focus
to.
on you focus on
right.
You know how hard it is to get interviews when you're at Senior Bowl? It is hard. You have to work your ass off. And you because it's like, so this is what they do. So they put a bunch of us in a room, in a conference room. We go in there, they feed us what was it? What were we eating? Fish and grits? No, we were eating shrimp and grits. We eating shrimp and grits, whatever. You say eating right. So you're trying to get up the upkeep, drinking, stay hydrated, whatever. And then the players just come in. So you're just like, okay, all right. And it's like a full-on blitz. Everybody is just trying to, and you're trying to get your player who you want to see. So it's really hard. But Gail does a good job, man. He be moving around. He talks to everybody. Like, you need to see Gail be moving the room. And that's how we got a lot of those good interviews.
Except for
Marshawn Lloyd,
Jerry Rice's son, who
yeah, he did us dirty.
Still, to this day.
Yeah, he did us dirty. Yeah, Brandon Rice did us dirty.
If I see him in the street, I'm a nice guy, but if I see Brandon Rice in the street,
kick you in the shin.
It's on site.
Well, unfortunately, that's where you're going to see him right now. So I don't feel too bad, because
he did us dirty, bro. He did us dirty.
We're kidding. We got to keep this podcast.
No hitmen.
PG. But Patrick says everyone is healthy this week, right? I think we had a limited practice from from Jalen Carter. We got a full practice from the Kobe Dean, which was nice. Who else? We had a rest. We had a rest from Landon Dickerson. He didn't practice. He was just resting. Brett Toth has a concussion. He did not practice. Grant Calcaterra and his ankle limited. Jalen Carter, he's dealing with a hip, but he's limited. Dallas Goddard is dealing with a knee injury, but he's limited. Lane Johnson was limited in practice today, so that is a blessing.
But can you tell who's back?
For our full practices, N'Kobe Dean, hamstring, full practice. Marcus Epps dealt with a concussion, full practice. Aziz, not the comedian, but Aziz Ojolari,
that's my guy.
Hamstring, coming back, full practice. Jalen Phillips was dealing with an ankle. He is a full practice today. So there we are.
Did you? Is there anything going on in Philly? Like any? No. I was watching the Sixers game last night, and it had like the whole list. I was like, I wonder if the boys gonna be going. Nothing.
Hey, everyone's going to ladder 15 right now. If you guys didn't see the situation with the 49ers trying to do a party in the ladder 59, shut that down. Okay.
The most respectfully and disrespectfully email sent.
No, thank you.
That was one question I was asking myself. When is the Eagles hype video dropping? No dice.
I thought they already dropped one, but it was
Friday. Friday they should drop it.
Yeah, definitely.
Getting out of work, getting out of, driving on the highway.
Do we have a signature line? Because I haven't seen one.
I was trying to wait. I say go back to Let's Hunt, because I feel like these Eagles.
I love the Let's Hunt.
Like, you don't want to be the hunted.
Mm-hmm.
You want to be the hunter. And if you're out there doing your thing.
All right, Tim, do you have one? Do you have one that you should suggest?
No, I was just going to say, if we lock in at Let's Hunt, like if that became our thing, like in perpetuity, I'm good with that.
I'm good with lock in. I'm good with locking in.
How about buckle up?
What? No.
Buckle up. It's
buckle up, Buttercup. No. We can't do that.
That doesn't put fear into people. Like, hey,
but I mean, I'm just being an Eagles fan, you always got to buckle up, because it's just emotions. Okay, emotions. Okay.
Lock in.
Philly Frank says milk the cows.
No, we good.
Oh, I like knuckle up.
I like knuckle up.
That's been my saying all. That's been my saying all last couple weeks. Knuckle up.
Either. Yeah, you're right. There is no song, huh?
There's no song in the season this year.
If you want to bring one, we should do.
Blow the whistle.
Did you guys hear that new Little Uzi song? No.
I don't want Lil Uzi touching it this year because we lost Super Bowl.
But it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard. I'm not gonna lie.
I would like
Heather. She says they'll play Nuck if you buck the whole game.
Ooh, I like that one. Nuck if you buck. Yeah, I like that.
Look at Heather off the top, bro.
Check out Heather. Ain't you a teacher?
Real one. She can nuck if she wants. She can nuck and buck.
She had off for the holidays. She refreshed.
Man, listen, you need to stay off the gut for the devil's lettuce. But Nuck if you buck. Nuck.
Shout out to Jason. He says, "Hey guys, blessings to y'all. Do you know if Trent Williams was a full practice or let's see? I know he's at practice. I heard that he was practicing Thursday ahead of the game. Okay, he was practicing. I'm watching a video of him walking around. He said he's back at practice. Great news, 49ers fans. Trent Williams is back at practice. Okay. So.
Yeah, he did not practice yesterday, limited.
He was limited today. He was Mr. Limited. If we're going to do the 49ers, they got a full practice from Jair Brown, their safety. Wide receiver Jacob Cowling. We also interviewed him. He's at Arizona. He's one of their deep threats. Kalia Davis was a full practice. Christian McCaffrey said rest on this one. Limited was Jordan Elliott. Gross Matos, he was limited. George Kittle was limited. Trent Williams limited. Did not practice. Luke Gifford, he was dealing with quadricep. Pearsall, knee and ankle. Keon White, defensive end, groin, hamstring, and D. Winters, he's dealing with an ankle. Okay. You feel good about yourself, everyone?
So Trent Williams did not practice today.
That's all over the place. The report's saying limited. So
I'm reading off of NBC Sports, San Francisco.
I'm looking at the official. I'm looking at the official on the Niners website saying he was.
That's what
limited.
I'm looking at.
He was limited.
I'm looking at him, and I practice. But I'm sure with that hamstring, hey, this is the time of feast, dude.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting.
Knuckle up.
310 L. I can't even pronounce it. Says the forecast is nasty weather. Niners are going to fold. Go Birds. I'm hearing it's going to rain Saturday.
What weather reports are you looking at? Because I'm actually a little annoyed with the weather.
I thought it was going to be like 46 degrees with some wind.
It's going to be, rain on Saturday right now. That's what they're reporting. When I looked this afternoon at like 3 o'clock, rain on Saturday, 98% chance on Saturday, and then followed by no rain on Sunday, 20% chance, but like 50 degrees. Like
it's been nice out here the last couple of days. Super nice.
It's going to hit 58 tomorrow.
It's so nice out here that I looked outside today, and these homies outside were chilling on their condo, getting sun, like they own the place.
It's got to get over here raising cats.
Hey, you out here raising kids or raising cats out here? Okay. Eric Kendricks and Kaiser White, they'll be out there playing linebacker because DK Brave says, didn't Eric get injured? No.
I don't think so.
No, every other linebacker they have is injured, I think, except for Eric Kendricks. And that's not even being sarcastic.
Cozy chimes in, Jalen Phillips, pro cat guy.
Oh, yeah. He said he likes his cat now. He likes to play music.
Prime, definitely. Not a cat guy. Shorts and t-shirt. I'm telling you, man, it's pretty nice out. I'm not even lying.
Tabby Wallet.
Mark, shout out to Schwarber and Harper, the street cats, okay? Heather G says it was 82 down in Texas today. Get out of here. All right. But as we go on, say it with your chest. The segment where it doesn't have anything to do. It doesn't have to be anything with the Eagles. It could be anything that you have to get off your chest before we get out of here.
Yeah.
It could be anything.
So I'll go first. So don't you hate when you got to go shopping? You got to go grocery shopping with your wife and your kid, right? Or your kid stays home because she's too cool or he's too cool, and then you go to the store and you're like, you want to go, you want to get one thing, you want to get out, right? And then it turns into your wife's like, oh, I need this, and then she has a list, boom, right? And then you're already irritated, okay, because you're in the store and so it's your day off, right? But you know what really pisses me off? When people act like they're the only people in the damn store. When they'd have their carts in the middle of the damn aisle, instead of moving the damn cart to the side with them so they can pick up the product and drop it in the cart. I just had to say that, man, because today I went through it I went through it, boy. Woo! Man, some people just don't have no damn common sense. And that's my say it chess moment from Tim Kincaid, aka King Kincaid, aka
Okay.
TK.
Say what you just, Tim Armstrong.
Once again, I like the place I work. I'm happy. But people who come back from vacation or come back from the holidays and send an email and said, well, you know that this has been an opic topic since before Christmas. That drives me insane because you or everybody and their mother is off for majority of that late December, going into January. And when people send emails say, oh, well, did they get this squared away? Because you know we've been doing this since before Christmas. Nobody's working. Nobody's working. That week, that time doesn't exist. There's people like I was working, I was on the clock, I was getting things done. But as far as being able to coordinate with groups, it doesn't happen. There's so many people on vacation. So calm down, give a full week after the holidays, and then reestablish and come back to, hey, can we get this square?
My say with your chest is for playoff week, don't mix your greens. Okay.
Facts.
I'm just keeping it 100 right now. I also got messages from people. I'm not going to put them on blast, but Crafty Jawn, shout out to Crafty Jawn. But he sent me his shoes today, mixed greens customs that he made. I'll allow it because you're Crafty Jawn. But
You just said you're not
Crafty
Jawn.
You said you're not allowed and then allowed it. That's double negative.
Yo, son.
Crafty Jawn,
Sorry, Crafty.
he gets a pass for this because he is bringing something to the tailgate that he's made that is going to be fantastic. I'll leave it as a surprise. He's also bringing Frank's chain. See, you know, he cries about pictures, but when I'm helping him get his chain done, I don't hear anything.
Fire.
Don't hear any. Thanks, Gil. Little pat on the back.
He'll just ask for more pictures.
Just ask for more pictures.
So Crafty's the only person that can mix his greens.
He's the only one. Actually, nice pair of customs.
Don't do it. Don't do it again.
So real quick, I wasn't trying to turn this into a topic, but I haven't seen it yet. Does anybody know the colorway yet? Anybody know where we're
green jersey, white pants?
That's 100%.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Frank said, I thanked you in a text today. You didn't even answer like you don't send pics.
Pew, pew, pew.
Yo, shout out to Mark. Yeah, stay out of my way when I'm in the grocery store, B. I don't want to be there. If you go grab a product, take the damn cart with you. You ain't got to leave it in the damn middle of the damn aisle. I hate that, bro. Ooh, it grinds my gears, man.
Yeah. Todd says, I'm piggybacking off you, Tim. Put your carts back in the designated carts placed in the parking lots and not in the parking space.
That too. It's how lazy are you? How lazy are you? It's about what? 10 feet. Come on, son. Just go try.
I got one more say with your chest. You go to the supermarket and they have the I sound like an old person on this one.
Nah, we don't team up over here.
There's the
back in my day.
There's the checkout lines, right? That you could check yourself out, right? And there's like 3 people monitoring that section, and then you have like one person, and they got like 10 registers.
Oh my god!
And they got 3 people over there having a powwow.
Bro, you here to work?
My wife
bring my Jawn up, yo. Come on, son.
My wife has brought up on multiple accounts that I have, and I'm not even going to say the company, but it's probably the biggest superstore in the country. I have walked out of the store full cart. That's not my style. I am not that dude. But I have been so furious that I've just gone. Like you see 7 people at a oh god, he struck a nerve, Tim. Struck a nerve in a good way.
I hate that, bro.
Hate it. Well, that's pretty good say with your chest. It's not too bad. Not too bad. But before we get out of here, once again, want to thank all you guys in the comments. Honestly, always great talking to you guys. Always appreciate the football combos from our friends in Scotland to our friends in Jersey, our friends in Idaho, Boise, our friends in Cali. There's people from all over. Our friends in Oregon as well. Appreciate the combo per usual, but make sure you're liking and subscribing. Still, I looked on iTunes. Still at no one left to review.
You see his face? You see Gil's face? Yo, so what's up?
Boy,
what are we doing?
Boy,
Read between the lines. Read between the lines. Just leave a
boy,
review. Somebody leave.
someone's missing out, man. Somebody's missing out.
Y'all missing out, man, because y'all could win something. And
I didn't say win something.
No, I'm gonna send something. Just leave a 5-star with a damn review. We'll shout you out, and I'll send you something. I'll send you something.
That's all right.
Damn.
It's all good. It's good. But Pete Nathan saying with his chest, he got a new puppy.
Hey.
Named him Rocky.
That's a good name. Good name. Solid name too.
Philly Frank says solid name.
Yeah.
Also named his son.
I was gonna say Frank's son's name's Rocky.
It's pretty. Hey, it's rock solid.
You're on it today, man. You're on it.
What are you waiting for?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're a cat daddy in today.
Bro, I'm on a fire. You know who's on fire? Bud Light for holding down the tailgate. Shout out to y'all for holding us down. Shout out to Recover 80 for giving Recover 180 to Kevin Patullo and his playbook. Shout out to Red Bull for giving the tailgate wings. And then shout out to Speller's Pizzas for being the wings beneath Evan Hurd cheesesteak wings. Also, shout out to Lowski Entertainment for holding down the tailgate. And Crooked T, not only a player, but a sponsor. Shout out to you, Brandon Graham. Shout out to Francello's. Francello's, man. Pizza's been banging. I'm telling you. That's the one thing I start with the pizza first. And then if I'm lucky, I get a cheesesteak from Evan Hollywood Hearn.
I'm never lucky when I get that because I'm talking too damn much.
I'm never lucky with the cheesesteaks either.
Never lucky with it. I'm always getting my daughter one because my daughter's always dad. But I'm talking too damn much.
Big Perk off the top row says Pete Nathan should have named his dog Cubby.
Nah, you should have named him Pete Nathan. Pete knows DCoot 25 says, "What's up, boys? I'll be at my first game Sunday. Can't wait to finally meet y'all." That is what's up. That's what's up.
Tailgate's gonna be crazy. So I'm glad you're gonna get to see that. For being at your first game for a playoff game.
Be well rested. Be well rested because you're gonna be doing a lot of standing.
But that'll be hyped. Don't get any rest. Wake up. And I'm gonna say this: don't be late. Don't come to a playoff game like 2 hours before the game. Don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that.
Don't be that guy. Come with at least 5 hours to spare.
You want to get all the activities. You want to be in all there. And Bud Light's going to be there kicking field goals. Let's go.
Hey, I'm about to put that thing together outside in the yard. Me and the cats in the backyard.
Gail's going to get some practice in. Gail's going to get some practice in.
You're running the contest, sir, so you cannot participate.
Who?
You can't participate.
I'm just, bro, you can't go out here. I'm just as an athlete.
Oh, excuse me. I was waiting. That's what I was waiting for. I was trying to set him up to say that.
I knew it was coming. He just supposed to make people look a certain way. You're like, listen, I'm not involved here, but watch this.
Hey,
check this shit out.
I'm competing. I'm competing against myself. Now, that's really what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
I think I got a field goal kicking video from Francisco.
This is good. Don't watch this too closely.
This is Big Frank. He thought he was going to make a field goal, and
lucky my car was parked a little bit further down.
If you're looking closely,
anybody who hasn't been to the lots recently, all of the cars are to the left of Frank.
And wide left. I don't want to ever hear you say anything to Jake Elliott.
DQ,
Okay.
DQ, we will be in G2. We will be in G2.
Yeah, so once again, we'll be in lot G2. Lot G2. Bring the vibes, bring the energy. Should be a really great time. If you get lost, don't send us a DM, okay? Because we're not checking DMs. So just follow our socials, and we'll make sure you're there. Okay. This is the
Oh, we showed the art. Oh, I wasn't.
this is the lanyard. This is the lanyard for the
you.
game. So
That is a Gail Saunders classic.
So if you want the lanyard, this is the lanyard. The first 300 people will get a lanyard because that's in the budget.
The budget.
In the
is
budget,
300.
hard work. It is definitely hard work. So please believe, definitely want to say this for Gail, and I don't want to, and I speak for Gail. Yes, I am. I'm the bodyguard for Gail right now. Gail puts a lot of love into this. So once you pick one, please don't grab like 3 of them, 4 of them. Just pick one, please.
Pick one.
Because he puts a lot of time into this, man. Trust me.
It's all good. I mean, it's part of the. It's part of
the No. Stop being humble. No. I was there. He put a lot of love into it. So please grab one and save it.
That's why if I see somebody that's not going to be at the tailgate for long, you're probably not going to get one.
So I didn't want to say that part.
I said if you ain't sticking around, you ain't get one. So, I mean,
you gonna be there at least 2 hours. Okay, we give you one. But
that's the biggest question mark because you got to read the person. You're sitting there and you're like, you're not just hand them out to hand them out. You're like, you hang it for a little bit. Yeah, okay, here you go.
Love into that. So please.
Also, big shout out to Crafty Jawn. He's going to be giving away some giveaways. He partnered up with Bud Light as well. If you want to check out his Etsy page, go to craftyjawn.com or check out his Etsy page at Crafty Jawn and get locked in and get your own custom chain. You know, these custom chains are banging. Like you saw Frank, he got his own custom chain. Tim has a custom chain. Tim Armstrong has a custom chain. You guys are spoiled, man.
Spoiled rotten. I'll wear my chain with my Action Heat. I'll be spoiled rotten.
Shout out to Cozy Bryant. He said that his review was posted.
When?
Shout out to you. We appreciate you. Once I see that review, I'll let you know what you want.
Hey, you got 2.
I'll let you know what. Okay. I'll let you know what you want too, dog. Okay. And you can't be late now. On the next podcast, I'll read what you want. But make sure you send your address to 4th and Jawn at gmail.com. Cozy and 310 Koshwanga. Okay. And see what you want. I don't know. For the real ones. But before we get out of here, last word. Tim Armstrong.
Let's come. We've already said it a bunch of times. Come to the tailgate. Enjoy yourself. Get there early. That's why there's no rush. There's no argument in the car. I know a lot of stuff goes down in the car when people aren't 100% sure, especially if it's your first game or you haven't been down there recently. Get there early. Come there with high energy. Come there ready to have a good time. Hang out. Enjoy yourself. Have a beverage if you partake. Have some food. We'll have there provided for everybody. Enjoy yourself. Get pumped up. Go into the game and cheer your Eagles on. And you won't hear me say this that often. Primo's not here tonight, but good luck to his Hurricanes tonight. It's a squad. He supports them die hard, so good luck to his Hurricanes tonight. Go Birds. Birds by 1 billion, Frank.
Birds by 1 billion. What say you, Tim Kincaid?
Yeah. Sunday, man. This is it. I will always be with my wife. I love my wife. My wife is my best friend. And you know, I married this woman, right? So my vows are very serious. The death do us part. Maybe sickness and health. But when it comes to the Birds, go Birds. We need to win. I need all that energy. I'm sorry I cannot be there. I got a family emergency, so I have to be in Oregon this week, and I will be flying Sunday. So I'll be rocking my Saquon jersey with the pine green foam posits. I had to say shoes. I'm a sneakerhead. Definitely want to say shout out to my mother-in-law, Sharon. It's her birthday. Happy birthday, Sharon. And yo, for this game coming up, man, let's bring it. Bring the energy, bring the positivity. When you see this offense comes out, man, let's be loud. But let's be quiet when there's under construction, they're trying to call a play. And in defense, bring it. Please, man, bring that shit, man. I don't care. Short hair don't care. Please bring it, man. I mean, you guys are my eyes and my ears out in Philly, so bring it, man. And 1917, go Birds.
1917. D Coot 25 says, what lot is tailgate going to be? It's going to be lot G2. Okay. Lot G2. Last word. Appreciate all of you guys. Obviously, all the people in the comments, all the people that listen, all the people that support, all the people that come to the tailgates, all the people that sponsors that help us do what we do. A shout out to all the Fourth and Jawners. You know who you are. Shout out to Chris Lee Cookies.
Hey.
C Lee Cookies will be in the building. Yeah, it's gonna be a good time, man. It's gonna be a good time. My last word is don't be late to the game. Don't be late to the tailgate. Bring the energy. I need 110%. I need everyone to be locked in. Okay. I feel like we've won a lot of games in the last couple years. Don't take these moments for granted. This is one thing I'll just be honest. Don't take any of these moments for granted. The moments with your families, the opportunities to go to games with your friends. Don't take these moments for granted. As you get older, you see things. So I mean, from a OG, this is a great time to be an Eagle fan. It's a great time to be out there with your friends and family and enjoy an Eagles W. All right. So we'll see you guys in the next one. As always, it's fly, Eagles, fly.
Go Birds.
Big time.